Alright everyone, today we're hiking to one of the most iconic spots in Sedona, Devil's Bridge. We took the free shuttle up so we could do the full hike in, and apparently so did everyone else. We're going all the way to the top, but here's the real question. Is it worth the hype and the wait? Well, let's go find out.
We're all just going. Just keep it going up to that. Okay guys, we're like a quarter of the way up this hike. It's absolutely beautiful. It takes us through all kinds of like valleys, and we actually walked through a riverbed, and the mountains are just breathtaking around you in every direction.
Again, this is one of them spots where this camera is in no way gonna do this justice. We are up here. We are all the way up here. Well, no, we got a little ways to go. We'll catch you at the top.
Okay, guys, this is what the hike was all about. This is the Devil's Bridge, and this... Oh, I see. Is all the people waiting to get on it. For me and Chance, we're just happy we're here and we saw it. Now we're gonna make that hike way back down.
This one? Yeah, very popular. I knew it was going to be like that when I looked at the views. Parking and everything like that. I brought my truck, and then we started going down the trail. I was like, dude, I want this in the suspension. Oh, really?
Alright, I'm not gonna hold this the whole way, but I'm gonna show you this sketchy little road. This is a sketchy little trail, sketchy little trail. We're gonna do some sketchy shit. Sketchy shit continued.
Can't stand you. Nothing but a G-thing, baby.
I bet you're gonna tell me.
I am gonna tell you. You damn right I am, woman. Most trails we're on, when you gotta pee, you can find a spot that you can get away with peeing.
Oh, well.
Since we were coming halfway up.
Well, crawl your ass off. Alright guys, this is probably my favorite part of the trail. Is walking up this rocked riverbed. It's really pretty.
I'm not gonna be able to use that.
Because this behind me?
Yep. Loud and irritating.
Like carve out part of my femur. Yeah. I have a picture you'll see.
That's how they get you.
Yes. Inside my knee.
Captain Papa brought me all the way up here to see this Chapel of the Holy Cross to Sedona through a bunch of freaking traffic. And it's in every direction. People everywhere. Perched high above the red rocks of Sedona sits one of Arizona's most visited landmarks, the Chapel of the Holy Cross. Built directly into the sandstone cliffs, this chapel feels like it's rising straight out of the earth. Completed in 1956, its design was inspired by the Empire State Building, blending modern architecture with raw beauty of the desert. What really makes this place special isn't the structure, it's the setting. Massive red rock formations surround you in every direction, and through the chapel's floor-to-ceiling windows, you get a panoramic view that stretches for miles across Sedona. Inside, peaceful. Whether you're here for faith, photography, or just the view, there's something powerful about standing here, suspended between sky and stone. It's more than just a stop, it's a moment.
After the hustle and bustle of getting to the Chapel of the Holy Cross, we went for an afternoon bike ride on some random desert trails. Hey everyone, today we are here at the Montezuma Castle, which is cliff dwellings that are built in the side of a limestone cliff.
They are 800 years old, apparently. We are going to go check that out.
All right, let's go. Montezuma Castle National Monument is one of the best preserved cliff dwellings in North America. Built around 900 years ago by the Senegal people, the 5-story, 20-room structure sits tucked into a limestone cliff about 100 feet above the valley floor. Despite the name, it has nothing to do with the Aztec Emperor Montezuma. Early settlers mistakenly believed it was connected to him, but archaeologists later discovered it was built by the Senegal culture who farmed along the Verde River. The elevated location protected the community from flooding and enemies, and the cliff provided natural shelter from the weather. Today, the dwelling is protected as a national monument and offers fascinating glimpse into how ancient desert communities lived and thrived in the Arizona centuries ago. Montezuma Well is a remarkable natural limestone sinkhole located near the famous Montezuma Castle National Monument. The well is about 55 feet deep and nearly 400 feet across, filled with mineral-rich water that flows continuously from underground springs at a rate of roughly 1.5 million gallons per day. Around 1,000 years ago, the Senegal people transformed this natural water source into an impressive irrigation system. Because the water constantly overflowed the rim of the well, the Senegal carved irrigation canals into the limestone, directing the water away from the well and into the surrounding valley. These canals carried water nearly 7 miles through the Verde Valley, allowing the Senegal to grow crops such as corn, beans, squash, and cotton in the otherwise dry desert environment. Parts of the original canal system are still visible today, and are considered some of the best preserved prehistoric irrigation works in the American Southwest. The system demonstrates the Senegal's advanced understanding of hydrology, engineering, and desert agriculture, turning a unique natural spring into a reliable farming lifeline for their community.
Yeah, that's what we flowing all the way through this.
As we descend down the backside of this hill opposite from the well side, towards the bottom you will still be able to see a couple of the canals that they had dug through the limestone, rerouting the water to go to water their crops. It's pretty amazing. They are narrow, but the fact that these canals were dug through limestone for 7 miles to water their crops, with the tools that they would have had available to dig these, it just shows pure determination. Alright guys, our last stop of the day was the V-Bar-V Heritage Site. Often known as the Crane Petroglyph Site, contains one of the largest and best preserved collections of rock art in Arizona. Carved into a long sandstone wall are over 1,000 petroglyphs created by the Senegal people between 1150 AD and 1400 AD. These carvings include animals, human figures, spirals, and symbols believed to represent stories, spiritual beliefs, or astronomical events. One of the most famous carving resembles a sandhill crane, which helped give the site its nickname. Researchers believe some of the symbols may have been used as solar calendars, marking important seasonal changes for farming. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up the video as we end this week's adventures at this point. If you would, please like, share, subscribe. It really does help, and we really do appreciate it. And we hope to see you next week. Thanks for watching.